We're checking in with the Kittitas County Jail, now getting the chance to continue a program intended to help people fight opioid addiction behind bars. Plus, take a closer look at the technology being used to monitor an underground fire at a landfill in Yakima.
A beautiful October day ahead for us, warm temps on the way and some wind for this Wednesday.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
It was a bit of a drizzly morning yesterday, Riley.
Just a little bit. Both of us went out to Walla Walla. Definitely some overcast skies. The clouds were down and hanging out. It was a little wet in Walla Walla yesterday morning.
It was.
But it did clear up.
It was beautiful.
Oh, it was so beautiful yesterday. We're going to have an even more beautiful day today. Less water out in the air. Let's take a live look outside right now in Pasco through the Giza Stadium Skycam. It's going to be just a beautiful day, as I've been saying. The sun is coming out. The skies are warming up. We do have a bit of wind, which might be the only thing to wrinkle your plans, as the rest of our conditions are looking fantastic today. Let's take a look at our Skywatch radar. Very, very clear as we've cleared up from yesterday, hanging out in the Blue Mountain region. That was where that rain was, but it's all gone and clear now. Let's take a look at our temperatures right now. We're staying pretty cool this morning, but warmer than we were yesterday at this time. Yakima is seeing 59 today. This morning, Prosser is at 46, our cool spot. Otherwise staying pretty nice and cool early this morning. Our temps today, mid-70s, and lots of this sun is out. Tri-Cities is seeing the mid-70s as well. Walla Walla is staying a little bit cooler with that 71, but we've increased our temps from yesterday. We'll talk about where this wind is coming in on my full forecast. That's on the way, but for now I'll send it back to Jill.
Thank you, Riley. Governor Jay Inslee has signed off on the paperwork to send 36-year-old Shanna Gardner back to Florida, where she's charged with killing her ex-husband, Microsoft executive Jared Bridegan. Prosecutors say Gardner and her current husband hired an acquaintance to ambush and kill Bridegan last year. Gardner moved to West Richland shortly after. In August of this year, police arrested her at her home in connection with the case. Although Washington and Florida now have an agreement to extradite Gardner, it's not clear when that will happen. The Kittitas County Jail is almost at the end of a 3-year federal grant funding medications for opioid use disorder. But thanks to an additional $800,000 DOJ grant, they'll be able to keep the program going. The program uses medications like Suboxone to help reduce withdrawal symptoms in inmates struggling with an opioid use disorder. The grant covers medication and medical providers needed to administer it, plus independent research on the program's effectiveness. Researchers say 3 years have already made a big difference in the recidivism rate, which went from 35% before the program to 22% early on, and now it's under 12%.
By producing this research, which we're happy to cooperate with, happy to do, hopefully we're going to be building a body of knowledge that's going to help corrections facilities throughout our state and country.
Jail officials say the program complements other efforts they've made to increase options for inmates needing treatment for substance use disorders or mental health issues. 2 people are in the hospital after being struck by a vehicle last night. According to Kennewick Police, around 7 p.m., officers responded to the intersection of North Washington Street and Railroad Avenue after reports of a vehicle versus pedestrian collision. Officers discovered 2 men in their 40s were struck by a vehicle traveling south on Washington Street. Both were crossing the street at a designated crosswalk. Police say the driver stayed on scene and cooperated. They say neither alcohol nor drugs were a factor in this collision. Both injured pedestrians were taken to a local hospital to be treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Kennewick Police are working to determine the cause of the collision. The community has a chance to network with law enforcement today. October 4th marks National Coffee with a Cop Day. Kennewick Police will hold an event at Rockabilly Roasting Company on Kennewick Avenue this morning at 9. In Richland, Coffee with a Cop begins at 9 at the Cozy Cup on Keene Road. In Pasco, Coffee with a Cop begins at 3:30 this afternoon at La Palma Market. Franklin County Emergency Management and Pasco Police invited media to their training yesterday to announce its partnership. The training was all about how to effectively communicate with media and what strategies are best. Media helped with setting cameras and filming them so they can get used to the camera.
Franklin County Emergency Management partnered with Pasco Fire. They are providing some information. They're educating the police department, especially with some of our new hires, on how to effectively communicate with the media. It's our goal to be extremely transparent, provide as much information as we can to the community because it's very important.
Lieutenant Tom Groom says he hopes this training is successful for the future. The Washington Department of Ecology and the Yakima Health District are now using thermal data to monitor an ongoing underground fire at the DTG Anderson landfill in Yakima. DTG Recycle has been working with state and county officials as well as a landfill fire consultant to address the fire. Their current strategy is smothering the fire with soil and placing gas probes near hot spots to monitor for gas emissions while they work on a long-term plan to get the fire out. Ecology officials recently sent out a thermal drone to check the temperatures at 3 areas on site to help get a fuller picture of the situation.
The thermal data gives us more information about what we already think we know about the fire, and it helps confirm if the soil cover is working and what we need to change in our approach to address it.
While the investigation into potential contamination continues, ecology officials say so far the fire remains controlled and there are no signs of additional hazards. A travel alert from the Benton County Sheriff's Office. This time of year, you may see more elk and deer out and about due to the annual rut. On its Facebook page, the Benton County Sheriff's Office says deputies have responded to numerous collisions involving deer and elk on or near the Hanford Reservation. Those have happened either early in the morning or during the evening drive. The Sheriff's Office asks drivers to pay close attention so that you arrive at your destination safely. Washington voters have a general election coming up on November 7th. Preparations now underway in our region. Today, the Franklin County Auditor will hold a logic and accuracy test of vote tabulating equipment. It takes place this afternoon at 2 at the Franklin County Election Center in Pasco. A similar logic and accuracy test also takes place this morning in Walla Walla at 10. That test will be performed on the optical scan system used in tabulating election ballots. It takes place at the Elections Office on Main Street in Walla Walla. Pickleball is the official state sport of Washington, and new courts have been popping up in communities across our region. The city of Walla Walla is among those communities, with 8 new pickleball courts opening up this week. According to the city's Parks and Recreation Director, work began to build the courts at Mill Creek Sportsplex in May. On Thursday, they will officially open to the public following a ribbon-cutting ceremony at 3 p.m. The project was funded in large part through the American Rescue Plan Act.
The Pickleball Association raised $300,000 toward the project, and the city, thanks to the American Rescue Plan Act funding, pitched in $1.5 million. So it's a $1.8 million total project that we're going to open up on Thursday.
The project includes an expanded parking lot to accommodate the extra users of the park. This will be the second set of pickleball courts in Walla Walla, and the city is expecting them to get plenty of use. We're just 82 days away from Christmas, and you can start to make a difference in the lives of children. In a social media post, the city of Yakima says the opportunity has opened for Toys for Tots donations. You can drop off new, unused, and unwrapped toys for the program at the Harmon Center in Yakima. Donations can be made at the front desk. And it's almost time for Yakima sidewalks to become colorful canvases. The Chalk Art Festival will take place in downtown Yakima on Saturday, October 14th from 10 to 3. It is free and a chance to check out some of your neighbors showing off their artistic side, bringing ordinary squares of blank concrete to life. Check out the Downtown Yakima Association for volunteer sign-up details. We'll return in just a moment, but first, Riley Fitzgerald joins us live now for another quick look at weather.
The sun is coming out for this beautiful Wednesday. We've also got some wind or breezy conditions on the way. I'll have your extended forecast coming up.
And 75,000 Kaiser Permanente healthcare workers are expected to hit the picket line today after threatening 3-day strike in several states. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Time for a new roof? Let Eminent Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. All roofs come with a limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again. Plus, receive $1,000 off your new siding project for new construction as well as remodels. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
What's better than the perfect cut of meat for a tasty meal? That's easy. The perfect cut of meat on sale.
Super One Foods 12-hour meat sale this Thursday only with great savings on USDA Choice Angus Beef New York Steak, $6.98 a pound. Limit 2 packages. Jennie-O Bone-In Turkey Breast, $1.98 a pound. Prairie Fresh Boneless Pork Loin Roast, $1.98 a pound.
Super One Foods 12-hour meat sale this Thursday only. The savings are sizzling.
Celebrity Jeopardy is back. Hosted by me, Ken Jennings.
Your charities seem amazing, but mine's empirically better.
Celebrity Jeopardy! New tonight, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Wait, hold up. DQ put fries and onion rings in a chicken strip basket? Did you know this? Oh, of course you did. It's sitting right in front of you. Sorry. I mean, you got fries and onion rings together. Is this for real?
Hey, baby, wait.
Oh, yeah. That just got really real. Grab a chicken strip and fry rings basket.
Okay, just one.
DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Woods Nursery is a third-generation family-owned business serving the Tri-Cities since 1965. Right now is a great time to plant, and Woods has a wide variety of inventory with the most experienced people in the industry. Visit our beautiful facility with 5 acres of everything you could possibly need, and be sure to check out our gift shop. Woods Nursery thanks you and is looking forward to 50 more years. 2615 Van Giesen off the Bypass Highway in Richland.
Are you tired of your bathroom not fitting your needs? If you're frustrated with your bathroom, then there's no reason to wait any longer. At Bath Planet, we're here to help. Our team of trained professionals will take the time to learn what you'd like out of your bathroom and help you create the perfect layout. And with our lifetime warranty, we'll always be there for you. Stop by our showroom on Clearwater in Kennewick or visit us online today. Bath Planet, where experience meets excellence.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
The United States may soon see another group of workers hit the picket line. In addition to auto workers and Hollywood actors, tens of thousands of Kaiser Permanente employees are planning to walk off the job this morning. The union representing the group says this will be the largest healthcare strike in U.S. history. John Lawrence reports.
Temperatures are on the rise for workers at one of the U.S.'s largest not-for-profit medical systems.
Right now, the Kaiser executives are much more interested in their bottom line than providing high-quality patient care.
At least 75,000 Kaiser Permanente healthcare employees in several states are protesting what they say are unsafe staffing levels at hundreds of facilities nationwide.
We are doing the job of 2 or 3 individuals right now, which is mentally and emotionally draining.
Licensed vocational nurses and emergency department technicians are among those taking part in the standoff against the California-based healthcare company.
Patients will feel an immediate impact, especially when they need lab work, diagnostic imaging, pharmacy, vision care, and so on.
Kaiser Permanente issued a statement saying they will expand their network of pharmacies, may reschedule some procedures, and onboard critical care professionals during the strike.
Kaiser Permanente has an obligation to do those things. They certainly want to provide those services during the strike. It's not going to be easy.
Officials at Kaiser say their medical offices and urgent care departments will stay open during the strike, and that providing care for its members and patients is a, quote, top priority. I'm John Lawrence reporting.
Unlike the other strikes of 2023, this one is expected to end Saturday. And according to Kaiser Permanente, this will not affect employees in the state of Washington due to a deferring contract expiration date. But the workers' union says if a deal isn't made with Kaiser, a second walk-off could also be scheduled for November. Good Shepherd Healthcare System has gotten a nearly $50,000 grant from the Oregon Center for Nursing intended to boost workers' mental health as part of the RN Wellbeing Program. This grant is for providing counseling to healthcare workers. Many stressors impact the ability for nurses to perform their best, causing many to quit their jobs or take long leaves of absence, affecting the community and creating staffing shortages in hospitals.
Healthcare workers have been through so much the last few years, as we all know. And this grant's going to help us provide additional support to our employees. That's so needed right now. It's vital that we take care of our workforce so that they can then take care of our community members.
Good Shepherd has already implemented counseling services in site or virtually to help healthcare workers find better coping mechanisms to better deal with the stressors of the job. Coming up, early analysis shows September shattered the global average temperature for the month by a record margin. And Riley Fitzgerald returns with a look at your First Alert forecast.
KFC's Wednesday Country Fried Steak Meal is a delicious value, complete with mashed potatoes with gravy, coleslaw, and a biscuit, all for the incredible price of just $5.99. Really, what's left to say? How about see you again next Wednesday? Country Fried Steak Meal, just $5.99, only at KFC.
Our customers depend on us for everything. We grow well over 200 different crop varieties, and there's tremendous diversity within our trade territory. We spend a lot of time and work a lot with our customers on enhancing and utilization of the products that John Deere offers. From a technology perspective, we do what we say every single day.
Our hometown. It's more than the regions we live in or the roads we drive on. It's a camaraderie, a belonging. It's working together to be a part of something bigger. All October long, bring a non-perishable food donation to McCurley dealerships or find a specially packed food donation bag at any local Yolks Fresh market. You are driving change in our community. That's what makes home, home.
Find your way home in a new, used, or certified pre-owned vehicle from Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities.
Every day is different here at Ben Franklin Transit. With over 400 vehicles ranging from vans to 40-foot coaches, it takes a skilled workforce to keep our fleet running smoothly. We're looking for mechanics and equipment service workers to join the Ben Franklin Transit maintenance team. With unmatched benefits and generous paid time off, we care about our employees on and off the lot. If you're interested, please apply online at bft.org/careers and join the team that keeps the Tri-Cities moving.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you, which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
Are your closets overflowing? Is your garage filled with things you no longer need? When you donate to Goodwill, you're not just clearing space in your home, you're creating opportunities for those in need. By donating or shopping at Goodwill, you actively contribute to local employment opportunities and help individuals find work within your community. So donate your gently used items to Goodwill, and together we can transform lives and build a brighter future. Goodwill, your Halloween headquarters.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. taking a live look outside, but it's still dark outside through our Giza Stadium Skycam. What's ahead? We've got a beautiful day today. The sun is out. It's warming up. We are going to be getting some wind, though. I'll tell you where in just a little bit. Let's take a look at our Skywatch radar, where we're seeing clear skies. Yesterday we saw a little bit of that precipitation down in the Blue Mountain region, but today looking clear. If we take a look at our futurecast, we do have some clouds in the area, but I'm not even going to pause our futurecast to show you that they are making their way out and they are not going to come back for a couple more days. We have clear skies from basically today on until our weekend. Let's take a look at our temps right now. We're staying pretty cool this morning. Cool conditions, Pendleton, Prosser in the upper 40s, Yakima upper 50s right now, Tri-Cities and Walla Walla right now in the mid 50s. Highs today we're seeing mid 70s in the Yakima Valley, Cle Elum, Ellensburg staying a little bit cooler in the upper 60s, lower 70s. If we take a look in the mid-Columbia, we're seeing the mid-70s today. We've warmed up just a little bit from yesterday, staying about the same though. And Walla Walla area and the Blue Mountains has warmed up about 5 degrees from yesterday, so staying nice and warmer there. If we take a look at our temps for tonight, we're seeing mostly the 40s. Tri-Cities is seeing the 50s this evening. We're going to be staying nice and, I would say, warm for this evening. Similar conditions to our overnight conditions for the week previous. Let's take a look at our wind speeds right now. Getting a little bit breezier in Ellensburg, which is where we're going to be seeing a lot of our gusty winds today. Wind gusts in Ellensburg maybe up to 31 miles per hour, hanging out in the mountain gaps. But after today, it's going to be settling down, and that wind is going to be going down just a little bit. If we take a look at our 7-day forecast in Yakima, look at all of that sun. The sun is out from today on until our weekend. Mid to upper 70s through the weekend, and we're back to cloudy conditions for the start of your work week and Indigenous Peoples Day on Monday. In the Tri-Cities, sun, sun, sun as well. Clouds picking up Sunday and a chance of showers once again on Monday. Walla Walla is in the same boat, where temps are picking up to the mid-70s by Friday and Thursday and the weekend. Showers on the way for Monday as well. So we've got a beautiful day ahead of us. Finally, those showers are gone, and we're going to be seeing just sun for the next couple of days that are ahead, but we are seeing some showers pick up for the start of next week. So we're going to have a beautiful day, some wind in the mountain gap regions, but other than that, just a beautiful midweek. Jill, I'll send it back to you.
Now to the phenomenon known as El Nino. Our already active hurricane season could see new life in its final stretch. Typically, the number of named storms tend to drop off near the end of October, with El Nino dominating and suppressing hurricane activity. However, this year, more storms could possibly develop in the open ocean, where temperatures remain unusually warm. Experts have called this, quote, uncharted waters, and say they continue to struggle to make a confident forecast. The Atlantic hurricane season has had 18 named storms so far, which is already above average. It ends November 30th. The Washington Post reports early data show September shattered the global heat record for the month by a record margin. The average temperature for the planet for September beat the previous record for the month by more than half a degree Celsius. It's the largest monthly margin ever observed. According to other data, temperatures around the world in September were at levels closer to what is normal for July. The September records come after the planet's temperature reached its warmest level on record over the summer. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, it's about the season for Mariah Carey to come out of hibernation, but this year she's coming back with a little more than her yearly #1 hit.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. All roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again. Plus, receive $1,000 off your new siding project for new construction as well as remodels. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Welcome to the Village Bistro. We're happy you're here. I wanted to share with you some of the things we have on our menu. One of my favorite things is our lemon ricotta pancakes. topped with blueberries and powdered sugar and butter. And oh my, they are so delicious. You gotta try our 4-cheese mac and cheese or burgers. Some say they're the best in town. We love to get to know each customer that comes in, and we want you to feel like family when you're with us.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Take a trip back in time at the Uptown Antique Market. Nearly 30 individual vendors with an amazing variety of inventory. From furniture to clothing, housewares to home decor, memorabilia, and much, much more. New inventory arriving daily at the Uptown Antique Market in Richland's historic Uptown.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and Hermiston. Every location is conveniently located. And now, Smoke City for Less Hermiston has relocated to North 1st Street by AutoZone. An easy turnoff, $3.95 and you are there. For the lowest prices and largest selection of vape mods, the best batteries, tobacco products, Kratom, and specialty products too. Open 7 days a week, 5 locations, Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and the new location in Hermiston, off $3.95. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
If your group or organization would like to receive job postings, contact our Human Resources Department, 509-735-8369 to request notices.
Apple Valley News Now open positions can be viewed on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com.
Check out Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, your local Old Hickory Sheds dealer. We sell and deliver a wide variety of buildings, including storage sheds, lofted barns, playhouses, cabins, and more. Come visit us at 3680 West Van Giesen Street in West Richland.
He's the global superstar with over 63 million followers, Maluma. And this Thursday, his first live morning TV concert ever in America happens on GMA. And just wait till you see the surprise he's about to drop. Thursday on Good Morning America.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now. Extra, extra.
All she wants for Christmas is you, as one of music's biggest stars is planning a Christmas tour.
Mariah Carey, the self-proclaimed Queen of Christmas, put out details on social media. She revealed tickets for her Merry Christmas One and All tour that go on sale Friday. Ticket pre-sales begin today.
The tour is set to kick off at California's Yamava Casino on November 15th. Other stops include Los Angeles, Denver, Toronto, Chicago, Boston, Montreal, and Philadelphia. The tour will wrap up on December 17th at New York's Madison Square Garden. And you always know that Christmas is right around the corner when you start hearing All I Want for Christmas Is You.
I'm so glad that she has leaned into this role,
this Queen of Christmas.
Queen of Christmas
role. You know, it suits her. It works well. Everyone knows her for her Christmas music. I mean, for other music as well. But yeah, she's really big into the Christmas.
Exactly. Well, let's take a live look outside. We're not going to see Christmas lights out there, but we are going to see our morning start to wake up a little bit outside. I'll have a look at your first alert weather forecast. That's coming up.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, Speaker Kevin McCarthy has been voted out of the job in a first in U.S. history, throwing the House and its Republican leadership into chaos. And you could be in for a shock this morning if you're not expecting FEMA's National Alert Test. We'll tell you when you can expect it coming up.
In today's Tech Bites, Google is unveiling its latest devices this morning. The launch is expected to include the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro phones and the Pixel Watch 2. The phones will feature the most advanced Pixel cameras yet, along with some new AI features, and the watch may be water resistant. After a year off, Samsung's FE or Fan Edition series is back. The phone is meant to offer flagship devices at lower prices. The series includes the Galaxy S23 FE with its 3 camera lenses and wireless charging. There's also a new Galaxy tablet and earbuds. Finally, Google is making it harder to send spam to Gmail accounts. Effective early next year, the company will require anyone sending more than 5,000 messages per day to place an unsubscribe button in their messages. Yahoo has also signed on to that plan. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
When you shop Wayfair, you get big deals for your home every day. So big, we'll have you saying,
Am I a big deal?
yeah, you are, because it's a big deal when you get a big deal. Wayfair deals so big that you might get a big head. Because with savings so real, you can get your dream sofa for half the price. Wayfair, it's always a big deal.
Wayfair, you've got just what I need.
As the world keeps changing, so does COVID-19. That's why this season's COVID-19 shots have been updated. They're one of the best ways to help protect yourself against COVID-19. Learn more and schedule at vaccines.gov.
Watch this. We get the team it up, know that we making them nervous. This in the battle, we can't have discussion, no talking about doing the verses. So make it a good one.
House Speaker Kevin McCarthy has found himself out of a job after a contingent of hardline conservatives kick-started the historic move. Meanwhile, Hunter Biden pleaded not guilty yesterday as his felony gun trial continues.
A beautiful October day ahead for us, warm temps on the way and some wind for this Wednesday.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
Riley, you're telling us we have a beautiful day in store.
Yes, we do. So lots of sun, especially compared to yesterday. Some of those clouds are moving out of the region. So nice warm temps, 70s, mid 70s. I'm super excited for it.
Yeah, me too. Bring it on.
Yeah, let's take a live look outside right now in Pasco through the Giza Stadium Skycam. Happy Wednesday. Once again, we're going to have a beautiful day today. Lots of sun out for this Wednesday. Sun is out. We're warming up. Something that may affect some of us is this wind that's going to be hanging out in some of our areas. I'll tell you where coming up. Let's take a look at our Skywatch radar. We were seeing some rain yesterday around the Walla Walla area and the Blues, but it's cleared out, gone, and out of the way for now. If we take a look at our temps right now, well, we're seeing mostly the 50s across the region, upper 50s in the Yakima Valley. Taking a look at the Mid-Columbia, mostly mid-50s, but Prosser is a little cooler at 46. And the Blues are seeing mostly in the 40s and the mid-50s. Our highs for today, we're looking at a lot of sun, and look at these 76 in Yakima, 75 for the Tri-Cities, and Walla Walla is seeing 71. So a raise of all of our temperatures just a little bit. About 5 more in Walla Walla today. I'll tell you where this wind is going to be affecting us coming up in my full forecast, but for now I'll send it back to Jill.
For the first time in the history of Congress, lawmakers have removed the Speaker of the House. The now former Speaker, Kevin McCarthy, says he will not run for the position again. With no succession plan, there is chaos, and adding to the uncertainty, the House has adjourned until next week. But overnight, at least 3 names emerged that could be under consideration to replace McCarthy. It comes as some Republicans suggest former President Donald Trump for the job. ABC's Liz Landers has the latest.
This morning, the Capitol in chaos after that historic vote in the House.
The office of Speaker of the House of the United States House of Representatives is hereby declared vacant.
8 Republicans led by far-right Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz and joined by all Democrats voted to remove Kevin McCarthy as Speaker. A humiliating defeat. McCarthy served only 9 months, the second shortest tenure of any speaker in U.S. history. His term bookended by Republican infighting. It took 15 votes for him to become Speaker back in January, including a rule change that would allow a single lawmaker to call for a vote to remove him. That concession proved to be McCarthy's downfall.
He has failed to take a stand where it matters. So if he won't, I will.
Congressman Matt Gaetz targeted McCarthy for working with Democrats last weekend to pass a bill to keep the government funded.
The seeds of this were planted by all of the deals he cut back in January. Even though Donald Trump was on the outside of this deal, his fingerprints are all over it.
McCarthy said he has no regrets, but said he won't run for Speaker again.
I don't regret standing up for choosing governance over grievance. I do not regret negotiating. Our government is designed to find compromise.
But McCarthy is saying the move to oust him was about more than politics.
You all know Matt Gaetz. You know it was personal. It had nothing to do about spending. It all was about getting attention.
The House is now left without a speaker, meaning no legislation can be brought to the House floor. The House has adjourned until next Wednesday as Republicans try to plot their next move. Sources say Majority Leader Steve Scalise, who's undergoing treatment for blood cancer, is calling members to gauge their support for him if he throws his hat in the ring for Speaker. Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan also not ruling out a bid. And another name being floated, Oklahoma Congressman Kevin Hern.
Republicans plan to meet behind closed doors next Tuesday, meaning that we won't even have a vote for the next Speaker of the House until next Wednesday. Hunter Biden pleaded not guilty yesterday to felony gun charges in federal court. He's facing 2 counts, accused of lying on forms required to buy a gun, and then of having a gun that he wasn't allowed as a drug user. These new charges come after a plea deal between Hunter Biden and prosecutors fell apart in July. They are the first since David Weiss, a Trump-appointed U.S. attorney who's been investigating Hunter Biden since 2018, was elevated to special counsel by Attorney General Merrick Garland in August. Hunter Biden's attorney said that they plan on filing a motion to dismiss this case soon, saying they'll challenge the constitutionality of at least one charge and arguing that elements of that prior plea deal fell apart are still in effect. Your phone is going to make some noise today. At 11:20 this morning, FEMA is planning a nationwide test of the emergency alert system. It's going to go to every phone, and it doesn't matter if the phone is set to silent or not. That means if you're in a situation where you need to have a quiet phone, you're going to have to turn it off to avoid getting the alert. Riley Fitzgerald is here now with a look at your forecast.
The sun is coming out for this beautiful Wednesday today. We've also got some wind or breezy conditions on the way. I'll have your extended forecast coming up.
And it's a recent addition in many American kitchens. Coming up, we'll have details on an air fryer recall.
KFC's Wednesday Country Fried Steak Meal is a delicious value, complete with mashed potatoes with gravy, coleslaw, and a biscuit, all for the incredible price of just $5.99. Really, what's left to say? How about see you again next Wednesday? Country Fried Steak Meal, just $5.99, only at KFC.
If you're injured on the job, you need an experienced workers' comp attorney.
Workers' compensation is complex. It has its own laws, doctors, courts, and judges.
For years as an assistant attorney general, I represented labor and industries. Now, I fight for injured workers.
If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411, Bothwell and Hamill.
Did you see this? It says most people are going to need long-term care that health insurance and Medicare won't cover.
I saw that, and it got me thinking, if I need to pay for home modifications or in-home care, I am not prepared. Are you?
Not really. I mean, whatever happens, I just want to know that I'll be able to get care and stay in my own home as I age.
Right? I want that too. So,
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
Wish you had help getting things done. Same. So I got Spectrum One. It's fast internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi, all for a great price. Want it? Here's the number.
Call 833-784-4999 to get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Spectrum Internet delivers the fastest download speeds in the nation.
Which helps me run all of this easily. Kids checkups? Scheduled. Work? Bust. Treat dispenser? Treating. And since I'm always on this, unlimited mobile is a no-brainer. Work.
Switch to Spectrum One. 300 megabit internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security.
Spectrum One. Gets it done.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi, and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Call 833-784-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a store today.
Join the fun at this year's Free Fall Festival, October 12th and 14th. 2 days of free fun, movie night at Fairchild Cinemas in Pasco, and fun and games at Volunteer Park. Brought to you by Gisa Credit Union, Lourdes Health, and Pasco Parks and Recreation. Join the fun at this year's Free Fall Festival, October 12th and 14th. 2 days of free fun, movie night at Fairchild Cinemas in Pasco, and fun and games at Volunteer Park. Brought to you by Gisa Credit Union, Lourdes Health, and Pasco
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Welcome back. McDonald's McRib sandwich was supposed to be off the menu for good after a farewell tour last year, but it's already coming out of retirement. The chain confirms that the boneless barbecue pork sandwich will return to some locations next month. It's not clear yet where the McRib will be available. A new survey says fast food is getting faster in many places, but not at McDonald's or KFC. InTouch Insight looked at the average wait time at 10 quick service restaurants. They found in 2023 most people spent under 8 minutes in the drive-thru. Taco Bell had the fastest times with under 5 minutes. Wendy's got their average time under 6 minutes, shaving off almost a minute and a half compared to last year. McDonald's holding steady at almost 7 minutes. Is that because fewer people are eating at drive-thrus? Well, maybe. The researchers also looked at the average time per car and found at many places it almost doubled from 2022. A consumer alert regarding the recall of 6,400 air fryers due to fire and burn hazards. The two impacted models were sold at Secura's website and Amazon from May 2019 through October 2020. They sold for between $48 and $90. A wire connection in the unit can overheat. So far, 9 reports of the air fryers burning or smoking. If you have one of the recalled fryers, stop using it and contact Secura for a $45 Amazon gift card or a free replacement. You must submit photos of the recalled unit with the power cord cut off and include the product's date code at the bottom of the fryer. Secura is contacting all known purchasers. Coming up, we're checking in on an artist from Spokane recuperating after being shot in New Mexico. And we'll return with a look at your first alert weather forecast. That's coming up next.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Spicy Chicken McNuggets, breaded in tempura and made with cayenne, are just the right amount of fire emoji, chili emoji, grinning face with sweat emoji, and wouldn't it be double fire emoji if they came back? Spicy Chicken McNuggets, they're back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Exciting news. US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro with a stunning titanium design and the best iPhone camera yet. The thing that I love...
Beautiful. Now let's cue the music. Green screen and action.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Come on, man, it's titanium.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Cut. Love it.
That felt good.
New and current customers can get the titanium iPhone 15 Pro on us. US Cellular, built for us.
Wish you had help getting things done. Same. So I got Spectrum One. It's fast internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi, all for a great price. Spectrum helps me run all this easily. Work, bust. Treat dispenser, treating. And since I'm always on this, unlimited mobile is a no-brainer.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Call 833-802-4999 or visit spectrum.com today.
Did you know that an adjustable bed can help you sleep better at night?
They also help alleviate health problems like chronic aches and pains, acid reflux, sleep apnea, and of course, snoring.
We are giving away a free adjustable base with your luxury mattress purchase.
And our sleep consultants will tailor the perfect sleep solution just for you.
Come try an adjustable bed today and see how you can improve your quality of sleep.
And health.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now, through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,400 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
How do we decide what hotel to book? Fear not, I got you. Choice Hotels has a hotel for every type of stay. Like a comfort with the kiddos. Spacious. That's what they all say. Stay twice and get a free night when you book direct at choicehotels.com.
As I was saying earlier in the meeting,
Hey Sharon, do you know Triscuit is crunchy on the outside, yet incredibly wholesome on the inside, just like me.
You forgot salty.
I'm not salty. Triscuit. Unapologetically wholesome.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try a new bagel sandwich. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion, or bacon, or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day. We've got a beautiful day that's ahead of us. The sun is out. We're warming up. We might have a little bit of wind that may affect your plans, only in the Ellensburg area though today. Taking a look at our Skywatch radar, we're seeing very clear skies this morning. Yesterday we were seeing some rain over here in the Blue Mountain region and Walla Walla in particular, but today we have cleared up. If we take a look at our futurecast, we see a little bit of these cloudy conditions toward the outskirts of our areas, but they are moving on out. And I'm not even going to pause our futurecast to show you that it is clear today into tomorrow and even into our Friday as well. So very clear skies. We're going to have a couple clouds out hanging out, but mostly we are going to be seeing nice empty skies that are ahead of us. Dry conditions that are on the way as well. If we take a look at our temps right now, we're seeing mid to upper 50s in the Yakima Valley right now, mid 50s in the mid-Columbia. 47 is our cool spot in Prosser right now, a little cooler in Pendleton and Dayton as well, those upper 40s. 54 in Walla Walla. So we're staying pretty cool as you make your way outside the door this morning. Highs for today, we're seeing the mid to upper 70s in the Yakima Valley. We're a little cooler in Cle Elum and Ellensburg. In the mid-Columbia, those mid 70s there. And the Blue Mountain region is seeing the lower 70s. We're about 5 degrees up in the Blue Mountain region than we were just yesterday. If we take a look at our temps for tonight, we're seeing mostly the 40s. We do have a 50 hanging out there in the Tri-Cities, so a little bit warmer than we've seen. Our overnight highs are raising just a little bit as our temps are getting nice and warm in those mid 70s for the rest of the week. So take a look at our wind speeds right now. Pretty low other than Ellensburg. We're going to be seeing some wind gusts in the Ellensburg area today, hanging out in the Mountain Gap region and throughout that area. If we take a look, it's going to be settling down into our Thursday, so we do have some wind gusts today in the mountain gaps, but they will be heading out for tomorrow. If we take a look at our 7-day forecast, we're seeing those mid 70s throughout the entire week in Yakima and a lot of that sun until the weekend. We're back to cloudy conditions for the start of your work week and Indigenous Peoples Day on Monday. In the Tri-Cities, sun as well, clouds picking up on Sunday and a chance of showers for your Monday. Same boat in Walla Walla, where temps are picking up to the mid 70s by Friday and the weekend, and showers are on the way for your Monday as well. Beautiful day with the sun out for your Wednesday. Very nice conditions, and we're going to see it basically all until this weekend. Have a great Wednesday.
In Washington State, the trial of 3 Tacoma police officers charged in the 2020 death of Manuel Ellis got underway Tuesday. During opening statements, prosecution and defense attorneys painted different pictures of what happened the night the 33-year-old black man died in police custody. Drew Mickelson has more from the courtroom.
The very first words jurors heard in the trial were Manuel Ellis's final words.
Can't breathe, sir. Can't breathe.
State Prosecutor Kent Liu told jurors Manuel Ellis was ignored moments before he died.
We know that all these 3 defendants heard him say it, but they chose to do nothing. They didn't help him. Instead, Mr. Ellis was told to shut up.
3 Tacoma police officers face charges following the March 2020 death of Ellis. Matthew Collins and Christopher Burbank are on trial for murder in the 2nd degree and manslaughter. Timothy Rankin faces 1 manslaughter charge.
Stop hitting him! Hitting him, just arrest him!
Prosecutors say Ellis, who was walking home from a trip to 7-Eleven, was attacked by Collins and Burbank. And when their backup, Rankin, arrived, he kneeled on Ellis's back, restricting his breathing. The state says video and eyewitness accounts will prove those claims.
None of these 4 witnesses knew Mr. Ellis or the officers or each other, and they will all tell you the same thing. Throughout all that Mr. Ellis had endured, throughout all what the officers were doing to him, he never fought back. never struck back at the officers.
You know, regrettably, Mr. Ellis died, but it was nothing that any of these officers did. Mr. Ellis died, unfortunately, of his methamphetamine toxicity.
Burbank's defense attorney Brett Pertzer says Ellis had taken a near deadly dose of meth that night and had health problems. The defense will present witnesses to testify Ellis was the aggressor who refused to comply and kept fighting with police. Rankin's attorney, Ann Bremner, said by bringing up Ellis's breathing concerns, prosecutors want jurors to compare the case to George Floyd's murder.
What they're trying to do is to compare this in the public consciousness and to the jury's consciousness to a very different case, very far away, by repeating that to you over and over and over again, to appeal to your emotions, to say that this case is like that one, and it isn't in any way, shape, or form.
While both the prosecution and defense say eyewitness accounts will help prove their cases, both sides are also planning on bringing medical experts to the stand. Jurors will have to decide if Manuel Ellis's death was indeed a murder. The case is expected to last into December. In Tacoma, Drew Mickelson.
A Spokane artist now making a steady recovery after he was shot last week. Jacob Johns was participating in a peaceful protest in New Mexico when deputies say a man in a Make America Great Again hat shot him. Johns was flown to a hospital in Albuquerque for emergency surgery. Several vigils were recently held to pray for his recovery.
I want him to know that he has the support, and I want him to know that we are all behind him and we're all ready to pick up the reins that he needs us to.
Ferguson says Johns is recovering in New Mexico with his family. When we come back, a retired couple is spending their golden years together in style, living on board a cruise ship for over a year.
Leading the way and hitting our mark for 30 years. Your locally owned and operated Arrow Construction Supply.
Now is the time for a new bath from Bathfitter. Every Bathfitter bath is installed quickly, safely, and beautifully with a lifetime warranty. Go from old to new, from worn to wow. The beautiful bath you've always wanted, done right, installed by one expert technician, all in one day. We've been creating moments like these for 35 years, and we're here to help you get started. Book your free virtual or in-home design consultation today.
Dear road rivals, you may have four wheels, headlights, and a similar build, but our resemblance ends right there. You see, the Camry's been named best-selling car in America. But cheer up, wannabe twinsies. If you try harder, maybe you can catch up. Later, Toyota.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Visit your local Toyota dealer to learn more. Reserve yours at toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, home decor, and all things fall. We're unique and we're here for all of life's occasions. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
No insurance? No problem. At West Ridgeland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, our membership plan starts at just $79 and costs only $35 a month. That's 2 cleanings, x-rays, and much more for just $35 a month. Learn more at WRFDC.com or PDPNW.com. Find us at one of our 2 locations, West Ridgeland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco. Stunning smiles for the whole family.
We are back.
With big stars and big laughs.
And a big chance to win.
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and the bees. I want money.
hitting our mark for 30 years. Your locally owned and operated Arrow Construction Supply.
Prosser Memorial Health now scheduling mammograms with your health and safety in mind.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's take a look close to home. Ellensburg is bringing on the wind today, gusts up to 31 miles per hour, but it will be sunny and pretty nice conditions otherwise. In Yakima County, mid to upper 70s today. In Yakima County, mid to upper 70s today, mostly clear conditions. And in the mid-Columbia, we're seeing those mid-70s, very sunny skies and mostly clear. The Blue Mountain region is hanging out in the upper 60s to the mid-70s today. Beautiful conditions all around, lots of sun on the way. We do have those wind gusts up to 31 miles per hour in the Ellensburg area.
Well, regardless of the season, there's nothing like sailing away out onto the open seas. But how about sailing away every season, or in fact every week forever? Here's ABC's Danny New with more.
A cruise ship can be a great place to meet someone, but how about to spend retirement with your partner of 53 years?
Yes, and after dinner at night we go to a show and then we go dancing. I mean, where else can you do that?
Marty and Jessica Anson became internet darlings this past week after revealing to Australian television program A Current Affair that they have been aboard this Coral Princess cruise ship for more than 450 straight days.
How about a cold beer?
The nautical adventure started last summer when Marty told his travel agent back home in Australia to just book as many cruises in a row as possible. Why? Well, besides for just loving cruises.
For us, it's more cost-effective than a retirement village.
Marty and Jessica's day usually starts around 5:30 when they get a little ping pong workout in together. They also love to lay out and read and just enjoy the merriment of never having to cook a meal.
I mean, it's a party every day. We even have some alcohol sometimes.
Of course, they've become quite well known amongst the staff.
The staff are wonderful. They look after you.
Now, they don't know when they'll be done cruising, but they're booked on this ship through August of next year. That's more than 2 years straight. But hey, they love this lifestyle, and yeah, they know it's not for everybody.
This is how retirement should be.
Assuming, of course, you don't get seasick.
And Jessica are great grandparents, but they said they make sure to see their little ones when they dock back in Australia. I know I would demand a lot of souvenirs as well if I were those kids.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I think I know what I'm doing with my retirement. That sounds great, actually.
Yeah.
You get to travel the world, you get to see all of these different places, and like they said, it's actually surprisingly affordable. Meals are taken care of.
Exactly.
No cooking for yourself.
Activities all the time.
It sounds
so
really
much
good.
fun. I've never been on a cruise before, so.
Oh, I have. It was really fun. Yeah. So. Not a bad idea.
Let's take a live look outside right now in Pasco through the Giza Stadium Skycam. It's looking like a beautiful October a day ahead for us. Warm temps on the way and some wind for this Wednesday.
Plus, the Kittitas County Jail is getting the opportunity to keep a program going that's meant to help inmates fighting opioid addiction. And we'll learn about the new